Greetings travelers, I am Pelletire from the Montreal ESPORTS Grizzlies and welcome to this recap of the first 2 days of the Hearthstone World Championship Tour in Amsterdam. For the group stage, the 16 qualified players have been divided into 4 groups. The format for the group stage is best of 5, double elimination, with the top 2 players from each group advancing to the quarterfinals. In Group A, Canadian player Doc Pond, the less known of the competitors in the tournament, surprised everyone, including himself, by being the first player to qualify for the quarterfinals, thanks to a convincing trio victory over Tom 60-99 in a winner's match. As for Hoy, the spring season champion and one of the only 3 players to bring Murloc Paladin to the tournament, he got knocked off after being swept 3-0 by Orange in the loser's match. Orange, the only player to bring Hunter to Amsterdam, and Tom 60-99 will therefore battle it out for the second quarterfinal slot in a suicide match on Saturday. In Group B, American player Muzzy was 1 game away from clinching a spot in the quarterfinals, but a questionable decision cost him the game. With both Anduin and Psychic Scream in hand and facing a threatening board from Samuel Zulak, Muzzy decided to pass on the full board clear offered by Psychic Scream, a decision that lost him the game and the series. On the loser's side, Ukrainian player Kolento, one of the most consistent players in competitive Hearthstone in the last few years, saw his Tempo Rogue be river swept by Jason Zhao, thus ending his championship run in a soul-crushing defeat. Muzzy will still have a shot at redemption tomorrow as he plays against Jason Zhao in the group's deciding match. Group C was an interesting group thanks to the presence of 2 unusual lineups. The American Ant was the only player in the tournament to bring a full aggro lineup featuring Token Druid, Murloc Paladin, Tempo Rogue and Spiteful Summoner Priest, but his strategy failed him. He got knocked out of the tournament after managing to win only 1 game in 2 best of 5s. The other player with an original lineup, and my personal favorite to win this tournament, Sintolal, performed much better and was the source of some of the most spectacular plays of the last 2 days, such as when he used Twilight Acolyte and Potion of Madness to control Shtanu-Dashi's Fendrel in order to empower his own Nourish, which had been itself generated by Draconid Operative. With his victory over Shtanu-Dashi, Sintolal qualified for the quarterfinals. As for fan favorite and Canadian player Purple, he will have to beat Shtanu-Dashi tomorrow if he wants to make it to the elimination phase. Last but not least, Group D featured what was probably the most exciting series in the tournament so far. In the winner's match, Frozen faced the champion of the summer season, Surrender. The series opened with a nail-biting grindfest between Frozen's Jade Druid and Surrender's Razor Priest, with Surrender finally managing to overcome Frozen's stack of armor thanks to the incredible value generated by Lyra. Surrender also benefited from some lucky top decks, such as when he consecutively drew Living Mana and Mark of the Lotus to beat Frozen's Q block just 1 turn before the Void Lords could hit the board. Frozen will have another shot at qualifying for the quarterfinals tomorrow as he faces Chinese player Omega Zero in a deciders match. As for G2 Neira, he got knocked out of the tournament after losing his 2 initial matches. Overall, the first 2 days of the championship have been marked by the struggles of aggro decks, and the only player with a full aggro lineup has been swiftly eliminated, while Kolento's Rogue was defeated 3 games in a row in his second match. 2 of the 3 players playing Murloc Paladin are out already, and Token Druid has also largely underperformed compared to the different variations of Jade Druid. This concludes our recap of the first 2 days of the Hearthstone Championship Tour. We will be back tomorrow with another video covering all of Saturday's action. That was Pelletire from the Montreal ESPORTS Grizzly, and I'll see you later. Pelletire out.